place for you and me. They like to devour all things TWD. They're a little hellish. You're gonna relish them. Relish the day. Oh yeah. Get your axe, shoot your vest, get your crossbow. It's Carol, Eliza, Barb, and Dawn. We gotta tune in before they tear us apart. They got a way right through to your heart. You gotta cherish them, or you're gonna relish them.
Good evening, everybody. So we're missing a couple of people tonight. Eliza is dealing with some personal things tonight, and Dawn, after a week off in retail, she has walked into a shit show at work. So they're taking the night off. So you guys get me and Barb.
Yeah, Barb and Carol.
Barb and Carol. So tonight we have a very special guest. She is a camp family, and she is an incredible artist. I know you guys have seen a lot of her stuff recently. And we would like to welcome to the show, Linda Athens. Yay!
Hi.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Carol. And hi, Barb.
Welcome.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're finally getting you on the podcast, and I'm super excited about that.
I didn't know you had been wanting me on the podcast. So.
Oh yes. We try to support all of our family that are artists or creatives in different ways. And so, we talked about it when we were setting up the podcast, that was one of the things that we desperately wanted to do, because self-promotion is really difficult. And so we wanted to offer up a format for our family, our camp family, and friends that are creatives, and give them a way to expose the world to the stuff that they create. So here we are.
And it gives us a chance to buy more stuff.
Yeah.
Buy stuff, period, would be nice. Yeah. Sorry. I know some of you have bought stuff, like Ben, who's in the chat. Thank you, Ben.
Yes, Benny. So we have Kayla and Jennifer, Ben, Pam, Elizabeth, Anissa, Janice, Marianne. Hi, guys. Crystal's in. So we've got a lot of the family showing up tonight for you to support you, and they love you. So
Mark said, I can't find it.
Oh, whatever. Mark's been on here a million times. He's whatever.
Right. I know. I told him to go to the page.
Yeah. Just go to the page, Mark.
Loser.
Yeah. Anyway.
You know that.
So a lot of people, hey Julie, a lot of people know you from the camp.
Yes.
And they know that you love cosplay as well.
Yeah.
So
that was not so confident of love.
It's a new thing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've grabbed some images. Hey, he's here. He says, I'm here, shit ass.
Whatever. Hi, shit ass. About time.
So I kind of wanted to show everybody some of your cosplay, because I absolutely love the cosplaying. And Jessica and that whole group, you guys just fucking rock it every year.
We're trying to get a panel. Yeah.
You're what?
We're trying to get a panel for next year, like a special activity where we can give pointers and stuff for.
Oh, that would be cool.
Love you too, bitch.
Aliza.
Hi, darling.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Aliza.
Hang on. I can't hardly hear you guys, but I've got about 2 hours left of driving, but I had to come on and tell Linda I love her. And I think Carol has a couple of questions that I sent to her earlier. So I love you. I wish I could be with you tonight.
No, take care of your mama.
Okay. Well, don't let Carol and Barb make you too red-faced. They will embarrass you, so just get ready.
Too late.
And I'm wearing my Bay Gum cologne tonight just for you.
Oh, nice.
So am I.
All right. I love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, she's so great. So yeah, so some of the cosplays that you have done, you've done Alpha, and of course you've done Pope,
Of course.
one of our favorite human beings on the face of the earth.
I don't know how he fucking survived in that in Georgia, man. I was
Yeah.
dying in that stuff.
And then of course
Aw.
there's Mark and some pictures of you with our Patreons.
My buddy. Yeah.
There's Benny and Eliza and me.
Oh, my hair that day. Crap.
Let's not talk about it.
That
Georgia
was
human
Monday.
being.
That was
Yeah.
Monday.
And then your hubby and your puppy.
Look how tiny she was.
I love that.
Aw.
You'll have to tell Les that we saw that he was on the show.
I will tell him.
And of course, Negan and Denise.
And Coach Beard was the previous one. I have to throw
When
that
did
out.
you do Denise?
The October camp, when the last time they had that,
That's,
when Michael James Shaw was his first camp.
that's
Ah,
Yeah, I thought I should have won, but hey.
yeah, that's a really good one.
wow.
And then, of course, you know, you've got Princess and Nacho Libre. I love that.
I just found I did Jada's too, and Carol. I just found those.
Well, and then this is the group with you and Jessica from 23, and then this past year 25. And your guys' group has grown
Look at that.
exponentially.
So amazing. I love it.
You know, it's nuts. And I love that people that, you know, there's such a big, I don't know, desire to cosplay. I just think
Yeah. It's
Cool.
growing
What's on your
so much.
radar for the next cosplay? What do you badly want to do next?
Should I tell him, Carol? I know Carol knows.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna. Well, for one, I'm gonna bring back Denise.
Okay.
'Cause Denise did not, and I got her screen accurate bag somewhere. But the one of the parties, Carol's already laughing. I'm gonna be wearing my alpha mask, a nude bodysuit, and black socks.
Oh my God.
I snort laughed.
Need someone to play for you for Negan.
Carol's gonna be my Negan.
Carol's-
I'm
You
gonna
got
be-
the bodysuit.
Socks on, baby.
yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
I think it's going to be hysterical.
yeah.
You know, yeah. We'll have to
I'm
just
still
have
grappling with the appropriate for children thing, but
I love it. Well, at least I had a couple of questions, and
okay.
I better ask these before my phone dies.
I have to point out my sister's in the chat.
Your sister,
Christy Athens. That's my big
Christy.
See?
Hi, Christy. Welcome.
Thanks for joining, sister.
Yay.
Tomorrow.
Okay, so Eliza wants to know, how long is your start to finish process, and who has been your favorite art piece to create?
The process, generally, on average, it's about maybe 8 hours tops, from start to finish. And I don't do it all at one time. If you guys follow me, or those who do know that I like post nightly updates, so I usually get in about an hour and a half to 2 hours each night after work. That's kind of my chill time.
Yeah.
So so there's that. Depending on the medium too. Like if I do watercolors, those tend to be quicker to completion, but longer because you have to let it dry in between whatever layers. So the entire process is quicker, but the time to get there is, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And my favorite piece is obviously Richie as Pope. That has been my favorite to create. There's always a point in most of my drawings where I'm drawing, and then there's just one day that it hits me where I'm just like, oh my God, I love this. Like Abe was my other recent favorite one because that just turned out so good. William Knifeman, which Mark has, was probably it's there in the top 3 because William Knifeman just has all the background work in it too. Like I
Yeah.
don't know how to do the backgrounds, but that one was a lot of fun because that was a heart piece, you know.
Yeah.
Art is my love language. So.
How did you get into it? Like, how did it all start?
So I have it in my family. Both grandpas on both sides were artistic. My grandpa on my dad's side was a painter, but he was a commercial artist as well to make money. So it's been in my family. I've drawn ever since I was little. So I drew through high school, but in high school I got into photography.
Okay.
And photography was much more easier. So I did photography from like post high school up until COVID, basically. Like I didn't draw at all in between then. Like I just stopped. And when COVID hit, I couldn't go out and like do photographs anymore because I couldn't travel and wander around and stuff. So I started drawing, and actually back up. It's Jeffrey Dean Morgan's fault that I started drawing again because we don't have cable. It is. It's his fault. We don't have cable. So when we were watching The Walking Dead, we were always a season behind because we'd have to wait for it to be out on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
In 2018, 2019, I caught up to the Negan story, and I was just like, oh my God, Negan's freaking awesome. I just fell in love with him instantly. So I just decided to draw Negan because I was just like, I was bored, I guess. So I drew him, and then the following year, and I didn't draw for the rest of the year. The following year, Alpha came around, and I was just like, love Alpha. And I love Samantha Morton. I've always loved her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I drew Alpha, and then COVID hit, and then I just kept going.
Do you feel like that time that you took off that you lost something in your art? Like, is there something that you used to do that how did I used to do that? Like something like, they always say you get back up on a bike or whatever, but is there something that you didn't do?
No, I mean, I was never one, like, I know, like when I first started drawing again and started like advertising it, I chatted with Robin when he was around. And I know he did the grid way of like doing stuff. I never did that. I was always freehand. So if you look at my earlier stuff, you can really tell that I've gotten better.
Okay. Well, that's where I was going with, like, something lost or got better.
I definitely, practice makes perfect for sure. But I think from where I picked up for Negan, from where I left off in high school, I don't think there was a lot of difference. So yeah.
Well, we're going to show some of Linda's artwork. And the first one, the Nat one, is one of my personal favorites that she's done. And Linda knows this. I love this character. And I think that she captured him so beautifully in this image. And then, of course, Alpha with the two-tone. I think that just the blue eyes are amazing. And what's the medium here that you used on these two?
Those are just both graphite with, colored pencil for the color.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then these were Eliza's favorites, the Lisa Marie. I think that's Marie. And then, of course, Samantha Morton.
And the Serpent Queen, those are pastel.
Samara said that Alpha goes hard. Yeah, you're right, baby.
See that? Yes, that is one of my early favorites. Yes.
Yeah. And what are these? What's the medium on these?
Those are pastel, soft pastel pencil.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do these take about 8 hours, you said?
Pastel is slightly longer just because it tends to like rub, you'll have to redo some areas if you go over it too much and stuff. So a little bit longer. I think the Serpent Queen with the detail on her dress, probably maybe 12 hours on that one.
Okay.
Can't remember.
And then, of course, Linda would not be Linda without doing a Mercer.
That was one of my first serious forays into color pencil after like, I think initially I did Jadis, which Pollyanna posted on her Instagram page, which I really freaked out about. Hi, Aiden. And then when I posted Mercer, like I posted a in progress picture of Mercer when I was doing it, and Michael James Shaw like noticed it right away and like reposted it, and I was just like, oh my god, because I'm a geek. And then yeah, after I finished it, he started following me, so that was like my first like fan moment, and he was still kind of relatively new, so it was kind of awesome. Like,
yeah. And then of course we have Frankenfurter, which I can never say enough. Frankenfurter, are you kidding me?
I love Frankenfurter.
Oh my god. So here's the montage of some of the images that Linda has done. The one on the left, the bottom left, was a commission piece that she did for my daughter Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she absolutely loves that thing. Now, are these all colored pencil?
I have to lean it. So 9 to 5, Jesus, Inigo, Montoya, the Pope in the middle, Cassidy, Quint are alcohol marker and colored pencil.
Okay.
I was playing around with alcohol markers. Everybody else is colored pencil except for the Hawk from Cobra Kai and the Atlanta. Those are watercolors.
Now that Josh Hamilton is pretty freaking awesome.
Thank you. He loved that. He was very happy. He like gave me the best compliment early on. Like the first Lance I did, he was just like, the lighting on this is spectacular. I was just like, everybody's so nice. I love this fandom.
Yeah.
Tell me, Carol, that you put a Ross in there.
I don't think I did.
It's so good.
I know. I was too obsessed with finding my Rick pick.
Whatever.
And you didn't put David Morrissey in there either.
No, I did not.
That's okay.
I didn't.
These are newer ones, so it's okay.
All of these, I would have had like 25, 30 slides if I had put every single picture in here that I absolutely.
Well, yeah, shameless promotion. Hi.
Right. So I am the proud owner of that Rick.
You do have the OG Rick, yeah.
Yes, I do. I love it. Just absolutely fantastic.
And my coworker just donated money. Well, she bought Doc Holiday, but I put all of her money towards my fundraiser. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then this is what we were talking about earlier, her Abe.
Cuddles.
For Cuddles. And now you saw him this weekend.
Yeah, I just got off the weekend from hugging him. So
yeah. And you posted this picture on Instagram, and then he started following you.
It was like immediate, like 5 minutes later, I swear to God. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. And when I saw him on Saturday, I was like, you might remember me from Instagram. He's like, you just did this like not that long ago, right? And I'm like, yeah, less than a month ago. He's like, it's so awesome.
I love it. So I know that we're kind of going through these fast, but we do have some questions and stuff. But
no, I love questions. I want questions.
We want to talk about this Facebook giveaway because I've donated to it and subsequently won.
And you won. Yeah.
I did. And I told Linda that it was up to her to pick the picture that she felt led to get to have me have. And so I don't know what it is, so it'll be a surprise. But tell everybody what your fundraiser is, Linda.
So for those of you who don't know me, by day I am a case manager for adults with developmental disabilities that live in their homes or in their family's homes, and have been in that field. Haven't been a case manager for that long, but I've been in that field since 2007. Shit, I'm old. So everybody knows what Special Olympics is. So their biggest fundraiser in most areas is the polar plunge that they do once a year, where people raise money and they do a polar plunge and go in the water, come out the water once. So I've been doing that every year since 2019. Yeah. In the first year, I met my fundraising goal. I dressed as Negan to do the polar plunge. I didn't send you pictures, sorry. The second year, I did Alpha because I met my fundraising goal again. I actually shaved my head. That was the first time I shaved my head. That was my fundraising goal. So anyway, long story short, doing polar plunges, but there's a special sect of people called super plungers that have to raise at least $3,000. And if you raise $3,000, then you do a polar plunge every hour for 24 hours straight. So it's a whole day ordeal. That's what I did last year. I made $4,000 last year.
Wow.
I'm hoping to meet that again. And all the money goes to Special Olympics, the athletes, the travel costs, all of that training and stuff. It's just a great organization because they teach, independence and critical thinking skills and teamwork and all the things that people need to learn. So for my fundraiser, every month I will be giving away a free poster print of any of my pieces that you've seen. And you can follow me at fanart_Lindy on Instagram. And then Fanart Lindy I have a Fanart Lindy page on Facebook, but you'll see everything on my normal page. So $10 is all you need to get an entry. If you do multiples of 10, you get that many entries. So if you donate 50, you get 5 entries. And then I pick on the first of the following month. However, this month I am also including the chance to win a signed Abe print, which my light is hitting, signed by Cudlitz on Saturday. There you go. But in order to be put in the raffle for this, you have to donate at least $30. So you could win 2 prizes, but there'll be 2 separate drawings. So anybody who wants to donate any money gets entered for the free poster. If you donate 30 or more, you get entered into the Cudlitz drawing.
Oh my. Yeah.
And then throughout, so the polar plunge this year is in February. So I'll be having other challenges too. I think March.
Where does that take place?
It is on the
In
waterfront.
the Pacific Ocean.
No. Well, other counties have theirs out there, but ours is in, I do mine in Portland, so it's in the Willamette River.
Right.
Which is normally that time of year about 35 to 37 degrees. So
That's nuts.
it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And they have like
in February on the West Coast, the waters, they're not warm.
No.
They are not warm.
Aw, thank you, Mariah.
Yeah.
Mark has seen one of my challenges, so that I have planned because sometimes I have to do extra challenges. Like, hey, if I raise this much by so much, then I'll do this. But yeah.
Are you going to dress up for the polar plunge? Are you going to cosplay anybody?
Well, if I'm a super plunger, we have themed things for each plunge.
Yeah.
My work team, we have a team at work because one of our coworkers, Katie Dunn, who used to work for us, was on the board of Special Olympics, and she was also an athlete for like ever. She passed away a few years ago, so the last 2 polar plunges I've dedicated in her honor. But last year, my teammates and I, we were Bob's Burgers. So that's our team again, and I was Tina.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I love it.
I was Tina at the Halloween party at camp, but I wasn't feeling good, so I came in and came back and went back out.
I gotcha. Was that when you were sitting at the bench with me sniffing Richie's jacket?
No, that was Friday night. That was karaoke. Yeah.
I gotcha. That's so funny.
Oh man, yeah.
All right. Let's see. So You're obviously a Walking Dead fan.
Obviously.
Obviously a Walking Dead fan.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Tattoos to prove it. Yeah.
Yes. So do you have a favorite episode or a favorite season?
Yeah.
Okay.
Season 6 is my favorite. Tied with 4, I think. I know I wrote all this down once because I always forget. But season 6 is my favorite because the build up to Negan, like, is just so good. And the last episode of season 6 is my favorite episode because that whole episode, just my heart is racing the entire time, and I was just like, the first time I watched it, I wish I could have that experience again of watching it again.
All over again.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, what is happening? Like every time they got stopped and Abe was like, bitch nuts or whatever, you know, I was just like, fuck. Anyway, sorry, I'm gonna swear now.
That's all right. Fucking swear. I don't care.
So yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Mercer, I have favorite characters, but you know, my favorite.
Well, we know Mercer and Pope and Alpha.
And Pope and Alpha. Yeah, the governor is probably my favorite guy villain now. It's hard to consider Negan a villain still. I mean, he was definitely a villain, but I haven't seen the second season of Dead City either yet, so don't spoil it.
Oh.
But I heard he's back to being kind of villainous. So.
You haven't seen the second season?
I don't have cable. I have no way to watch it.
Oh my god.
I know.
I hate
Somebody needs to hook me up with some
cable.
or some AMC access, maybe.
I gotcha.
And this says Richie was MIA for a karaoke song because we were sniffing his jacket.
No, Richie was not MIA because we were sniffing his jacket.
It was not us.
Richie wasn't anywhere near us when we were sniffing his jacket. Richie was inside the building when Linda, and I were sitting on the bench. So he wasn't anywhere near us.
Oh, he did come back out though, like at the very end. And I was like, Carol has your jacket. And he's like, I have a jacket. I was like, oh, you're lost.
Yeah, that was when Mark was helping him to his hotel room. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I tell you what, I still wanted to charge $20. I could have made a mint for sure. You know, I mean, his cologne.
I know. So good.
Yeah. Oh, look at Mark laughing. Whatever, Mark.
Mark
So
saved his ass.
I know that you and Les have like a little tiny mini farm. Like you guys grow grapes and all sorts of stuff. Is this Les's type of deal, or is this something that you enjoy?
Hi, Shauna. Yes, that is all his work. Like he not to get into too much detail, is on disability because of his back. So without being able to work, he had to do something, otherwise he would have gone insane. So he started landscaping the yard and, designing all this stuff. Right now we're only growing raspberries because Twyla will destroy any other garden bed we try to have. Like, you can ask my sister when we try to visit her. She has a bigger farm. We have to keep her out of the garden area because she just walks all over everything, and she doesn't learn. I mean, I think if we had really raised beds, she'd be okay, but that's a lot of work. Anyway, so he designed. So we live on a corner, so we have 2 streets. So on the side alleyway, he designed this fence that all our grapes are along. So it's nice in the summertime because we can't see the street and people can't see us. So not only are the grapes on our side of the sidewalk, but on the other side of the sidewalk where the lawn strip is, he plants wildflowers every year. So just amazing flowers growing up. I love that time of year when they're all blooming, and our peonies are like exploding. I love peonies. But yeah, that's all left. I kill everything I try to grow.
Yeah, I could kill silk plants for sure.
Yeah, I've killed cactuses, which are not supposed to die, but
Right.
I've done it.
So
Uh,
is there a character or an actor that you haven't drawn yet that you've kind of put off
oh,
doing?
I have a huge list of what I want to do, but I keep getting distracted. But yeah, I could go on. Like I wanted to, so when I choose pieces to do, it's usually somebody I like, like these are all people I connect with. Like I was a latchkey kid growing up. Hi, mom. There's my mom.
Hey, mom.
um, so I was a latchkey kid growing up, so I grew up with television. So I've watched many movies, many times, and I kind of ADHD and probably slightly autistic. I haven't gotten formally tested yet, but I probably am. But we tend to watch the same things over and over again because they're comfort.
Right.
So the characters that I've drawn are usually have emotional ties to them. So there's many people that I would like to draw. I just, and even trying to do The Walking Dead, like I'll never get to everybody on The Walking Dead that I want to get to, just because I also need like the perfect reference photo. So if I don't find that, they're not getting drawn.
Yeah.
Is there an actor from The Walking Dead that you haven't met yet that you want to?
That I haven't met yet. Oh hell yeah, Jeffrey. Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Jeffrey? Oh,
I haven't met Jeffrey.
Beautiful.
And Samantha Morton are my top two,
wow.
and Andrew.
Yeah.
Well,
Obviously. And like a small, let's see. I would really actually love to meet Merritt Weaver just because she's super cool.
Yeah, I wish she would do some cons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she ever will. Like
I know.
She's too private.
Yeah, I really wish that she would though, because I know a lot of people would love to meet her, not just for her stuff on The Walking Dead, but for
Oh my God, yeah,
stuff and everything.
Sabrina,
I love her on
Lizzie.
Nurse Jackie is like my favorite. Nurse Jackie, and then like Godless was a really good series. I don't know if you guys watched that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Barb?
Sabrina, the one that played Lizzie. I would love to,
yeah.
but she don't do anything like that.
Yeah, I agree.
So, like every once in a while, she pops up in my she's looking at my stories on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why do you even know who I am? Like, never posted anything, Lizzie. Anyway, it's kind of funny.
I think that would.
She knows somebody who knows somebody that talked about you somehow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, somebody saw it and made a post about it for sure. Yeah, she was great in that Western show.
Yeah, Godless.
Yeah, Godless. Yeah. I liked her in Nurse Jackie. So
I love Nurse Jackie. I met Peter Fasinelli because of Nurse Jackie. I could care less about Twilight. But
yeah, I know that there's a lot of Twilight fans that are Patreons and viewers.
Sorry, guys.
But I'm not.
Put my mustache up for that.
There you go.
That was the mustache talking, not me.
But yeah, I'd like to meet Peter. I mean, Peter's gonna be at the camp in October, so I'll have a chance to meet him.
If you guys don't know, St. Helens, where I live now, is home to Twilight. So there you go.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is that where they filmed it?
That's where the high school is, and Bella's house, and a few other things.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Samara said we don't even talk about Twilight. I know you don't, baby.
That's why they were here. So like one year, him, Maggie Grace, I had her sign Althea. I did a picture of Althea for her, and then Jasper. I forget. Jasper. He plays the hot one. I don't remember. I don't do Twilight, but he was here. It was a trio, so I got
hot one.
I mean, Peter Fasinelli is hot too. But.
Yeah. I'm excited to meet him.
Yeah. Used to be.
So if you had an actor that you wanted to come to the camp, who would it be?
Samantha.
Samantha. See, Eliza's the same way.
I
Eliza
know.
contacted Casey and Oscar and even offered to pay for her plane ticket to get
I
back.
know. Like, do it. He would
Yeah.
do it, I bet. If not Samantha, then David Morrissey.
Samantha was at one of the very first cons I went to, and I didn't plan for it. So I had to pick and choose who I was meeting because of the cash flow.
Oh, yeah.
There was a few there, and I was like, oh, man. And Samantha was there.
Uh-huh.
So was
So
Stephen Yun. So, but I was out of money.
Oh, that would be a good
Oh my
one.
God.
Yeah, I was blue mad about that.
Yeah, that would be hard. Yeah, I was like, when they announced Michael Cudlitz at Rose City, I was just like, God damn it, because I had already bought stuff for Martha Plimpton, who, when am I ever going to meet her again? And Henry Thomas, because I was kind of reliving my childhood
Yeah.
with E.T. I told them how much E.T. traumatized me. Not really, but like I was like, I embarrassed Christy, if you're still in the audience. I told Henry Thomas the story of how when we went to see it, we were visiting my grandma, and us and some cousins went to see it, and I started crying from the moment E.T. dies, and he's like in the freezer, and Elliot's like crying over the freezer thing.
Spoiler alert.
So I started crying from there on. There's like half an hour left of the whole movie. I was crying like the entire time, and my sister was so embarrassed. So I told Henry Thomas that. He laughed.
That's funny. Yeah, I'd like to meet Martha. I think she would be a hoot.
Yeah, she was actually pretty quick. Like,
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? Okay, thanks. Like, not mean, not like put off or standoffish. Just it's very efficient.
I gotcha. Christy says I was not. I was also crying.
I thought you were totally mad at me because I was crying. Okay. Well, see, childhood memories are incorrect sometimes.
Yes, Anissa, you're right. Christian Serratos was in Twilight. She absolutely was.
Oh, see, I always forget that because I hate Twilight.
That's funny.
Sorry.
Yeah. Vanessa
Twilight.
Stephen's Dream. So, yeah. And then who else? Shauna Bell's Nottingham said that Stephen is her top one.
Oh, so mad about that.
I'd be pretty mad about it too. I would love to meet Stephen Yun.
There was so many there that don't come back anymore. Like the one that played Richard.
Yeah.
You know, he was there.
Was this Walker Stalker?
This was the Walker Stalker. Yeah. You know,
So they basically got tainted off of cons because of their experience. Basically, I would imagine.
So funny story about that. Like the year that I got caught up to Negan, he was at Walker Stalker here in Portland like a month before that. Jeffrey D. Morgan, sorry. So I could have gone and seen him had I known he was in The Walking Dead, but I didn't know that yet because I hadn't seen the season yet. And then I was like, motherfucker, because I missed it. And then he never came back.
Yeah. Well,
But
we met him.
also he should fucking go to like, you know, Emerald City. I would go up there for him.
Well, we met him at Fandemic, and he was lovely. Although he did have a broken foot at Fandemic, and so he was a little tired from them moving him around and stuff, and he ended up leaving on Sunday. He was not happy about it. So, but yeah, he was a lot of fun. He was very active. Of course, this was right at the mid-COVID, so they still had the barriers and stuff. Photo ops, and I always laugh at Eliza's photo with him because she's like bent down, like touching his shoe because that was from him,
Like, this is all I can get.
Yeah.
I want more questions, you guys. Give me questions.
Yeah. Anybody have any questions in the comments? Because we're just going to chit chat because that's just what we do.
Keep it appropriate, Mark.
No. Let's have some inappropriate.
Inappropriate. Okay.
Yeah. Let's make her blush. I don't have a problem with that either.
Can you not see this? It's already
have you drawn anybody naked?
Not since college when we had studies.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not going to send you any pictures no matter how much you beg, Linda. It's not going to happen.
I think that would be pretty weird.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. There you go.
My sister says, what are my top 3 medias and why? Graphite is just good old tried and true. That's what I started on, and that's what I love. Colored pencil, just because I like color, and now that I know more about them, I can use them better. And they're not as messy. I really like pastels, but pastels are super messy. So you cannot believe how much dust I found in my room after I moved. Like, my drawing table used to be in here in this space. Because when Twyla was a puppy, she was, I'm not even gonna go there. She was a bitch. So I moved
I have a cat like that. Yeah.
I moved my drawing in here, and I was just like, because I could not handle her, like, I'm trying to draw. But so the dust got everywhere, but I really like how they turn out. And then I don't know if I have a third favorite, but watercolor's kind of growing on me. I'm newer to them, so I'm learning.
Vanessa wants to know if you sell prints.
I'm working on it. If you want something, just DM me, but I'm working on getting an actual website. I've tried in the past, unsuccessfully. I've had KOFI shops up. I've had stuff on TeePublic and Redbubble that all got flagged for copyright infringement by Sony and AMC.
Oh, geez.
So I took that as a good sign because they're like, your stuff looks too good. But which I don't understand because people put, Walking Dead, taking their taglines and they're, up all the time and it sells. So I don't get it, but whatever. So yeah, I have to figure out how I want to do it, but eventually I will be selling. I made this. Sorry.
Elizabeth Hanson Green says you need to draw Negan and Alpha in their socks.
But they're naked.
Yeah, and Vanessa said socks. We need some sock sex is what we need, basically.
Yeah.
That's on.
Sock sex, yes.
I will look for a reference photo.
There
This
you
is
go.
a good question from Anissa. Do you design your own tattoos or do you leave it to the tattoo artist? And if so, can you tell us about your favorite tattoos?
Oh, my tattoos.
You just got one.
I did. I got a crab.
Okay.
Which I did not design. The tattoo artist did. So this one was a flash tattoo. That all the money went towards the store owner's dog who needs a cancer surgery. So that's why I did it. Are you talking specifically about my Walking Dead ones, Anissa? If so,
did you design any of your tattoos? Let's put it that way.
I did.
Okay.
Well, the feather I kind of tweaked from a GIF or a clip art thing. So I kind of designed it. And then, so this is my Ezekiel tattoo, obviously. Yes, Samara, Cancer Gang. This is the Reaper's circlet sigil. There we go. That they wore. Where's my camera? There it is.
There it is.
So the Reapers they all wore these. Mark has one. Because we're awesome that way. So that's what this is. I was like, I was tired of wearing this all the time, so I got it tattooed. To which Richie called me deliciously bonkers, I think was his phrase. Deliciously bonkers. Princess was off the comic book, kind of. Mercer, I did design.
I like that.
I wish I could get the angle right. Sorry, guys. And the Pope one I did design.
And then, of course, the mustache.
The mustache, yeah, that was just clip art. But, yeah. You're welcome, Mark.
That's funny.
For those of you questioning, he's saying thank you in, is it, I forget, Lakota? Whatever. So, background, Mark and I have bonded over the show Reservation Dogs. You guys all need to watch it. But yeah, anyway.
That's a good show.
It is a good show.
Let's see.
I am a Cancer, Vanessa. Yes, my birthday is July 3rd.
Is your sister, is she an artist as well?
She does collage art. So she'll make like greeting cards and things from, you know how people like cut out clippings of pictures and like put them together so they make art. Yeah. So
Yeah,
she does that.
I follow somebody on TikTok that does that, and it's very cool.
Yeah. So she had, I don't know, I forgot if you still have your own Etsy shop, Christy, or not. I forget. But she has them. Sorry, go ahead.
Shauna wants to know what your favorite cosplay that you've done is, and what would be your dream cosplay to make?
I think my favorite is still Alpha, just because I really like shaving my head. It feels so good. Pope was my second favorite, just because, and I'm going to answer Vanessa's question about how did he react. He loved it. Like, there's a picture of me shortly after showing up, and you can just see it in his face how much like he adored it. Like, I was so happy. That was like the best camp ever.
Yes, 100%.
So good. Dream cosplay. If I could get the screen used coat, I would love Jadis's coat. Like, I want it. And I know it was specially made, so there you go. I don't know if that's my dream one, though. That's a good question.
When you come up with your ideas for your cosplay, how long does it usually take for you to create the whole look?
I am certainly not as dedicated as other cosplayers. So I've never timed it, actually. Like, I acquire things here and there, like the belt buckle for Alpha I got from probably the Walking Dead store. I'm not sure. And her mask I found on an eBay.
Oh, really?
Which was that was my birthday present to myself one year. It was like $170, so I was like, cool. Pope's. I try to get screen accurate stuff. So Pope's Doc Martens, which if you guys saw his podcast in January, and he talked about how much of a pain in the ass they are to get on and off. Yes.
We're not going to talk about Richie's Doc Martens that he threw away.
That he threw away. He gave away, didn't he?
Gave away.
He threw them away?
I don't know. He got rid of them.
I think he said he threw them away.
Which kills me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I probably could have worn them because my feet are huge.
I think that's the moment when I typed in the chat, "Are you not ashamed?" Because
yeah,
he was. Yeah. Geez. Deadpool would be kind of cool.
I think Deadpool would be funny. I think a Walking Dead Deadpool,
a zombie Deadpool, yeah,
blend would be really kind of cool.
I would really love to have like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to have like Hobbit stuff.
Oh, okay.
I never really thought about it. Pippin's my favorite Hobbit.
Anissa wants to know, how was your visit to the compound?
You mean the one that I broke into?
Yeah.
Yes. It was fabulous. It was a bit overgrown. So the staircase that he has the promo shot off of was absolutely overgrown with blackberries and God knows what else. Mm-hmm. But me being the nerd that I am, climbed through that and up it to get that pose. And I showed him the blackberry scars that I had all over my arms and shit because I got cut up. I wish I could have spent more time there, but we had to get back, actually.
When did you go? Was it during the camp?
It was Friday morning.
Ah,
And
okay.
I think Shauna and her husband Richie took me, and they had to get back for one of the tours. Yeah, I did. Did you see my picture, Vanessa, of the baby arm walker Deadpool? I saw that, or the holding the baby Deadpool. Anyway, I did take one thing, but it was cut down. I did not cut it down. It was just on the ground, but it was one of the ropes that they use to hang people.
Oh, okay.
But it was cut down. It was by the saloon door, so I didn't destroy anything to get it. It was just sitting there. So
Yeah.
I took it.
That's funny.
Yes, Shauna had to chop through things with a machete.
Do we want to jump in and ask her those questions, Karen?
Yeah. So we're getting to the end of the podcast tonight. So we are going to ask Linda. I know. And anytime we get to this point, it's kind of bittersweet. But
Yeah.
we are going to ask you the questions. The
Lipton question.
Lipton questions, so that everybody can get Linda's response. So, all right. So I guess I'm just going to jump right in here, and we'll just start it. What is your favorite curse word?
Fuck.
My girl.
Fuckity fuck fuck. Yep.
Fuckity fuck fuck. That's right. Okay. So other than your favorite curse word, what is your favorite word?
I'm gonna say karandash. That is the Russian word for pencil.
Okay. What's
I've
your least
always loved
favorite? What's your least favorite word?
Moist, I think.
Didn't we have that? Someone said that once.
I just do not like moist.
Yeah. I don't know who. I want to say that it was Teo, but I can't remember who it was that said moist.
No, I don't think it was Teo. It was more recent than that.
Yeah.
We'll have to
Was
go
it
back.
Greg? I think it was Greg.
No. Greg's favorite word was chucklehead, and his least favorite word was discharge.
Yeah.
Along the same lines.
Yeah. Same thing. All right, Barb.
Oh,
You want to
my
ask
sister agrees with moist.
Dawn's?
Do what?
You want to ask Elise's and I'll ask Dawn's?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what turns you on?
Not who turns you on. What turns you on?
I think we already know the answer to who. Bay gum.
Yeah. Right. Bay gum.
Having a sense of humor is a big turn on.
Yeah.
What turns you off?
Lying and fakeness.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you can have a dinner party and can invite 3 actors or actresses, dead or alive, who would they be?
Ooh, dead or alive. Well, now that he just recently passed, definitely Terrence Stamp.
Mm-hmm.
Samantha Morton. And see, we need somebody funny in there. Bob Odenkirk.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know that name. Who's that?
Better Call Saul.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
We actually saw him when his book came out. He did an event, so we saw him. He's pretty funny.
What's your favorite sound?
My favorite sound? Thunder.
Nice.
Okay.
Least favorite sound?
Twyla barking as she is right now. And my husband snoring. Yeah.
And Dawn's final added question is, if you can have a birthday party and invite 3 musicians or artists that are alive, who would you bring?
I'm gonna go back to my least favorite sound, and that's people throwing up. Actually, like that will make me throw up if I hear it. Sorry. Musicians.
Yeah.
Or bands?
Or band. David Bowie.
Nice.
And she just broke.
Huh?
I said, and you just broke. Your brain broke.
I did break. Michael James Saw is a musician. We'll take him. We got to get him in there somewhere. And Janis Joplin.
Oh, nice.
Now, I don't want to meet John Lennon because he's a dick. So,
right.
I know my sister's saying that because I used to be a huge John Lennon freak fan. But now that I've learned more about him, he's just an ass. So,
right.
Not to lessen his talent at all, but yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So Aliza usually asks, if you could do any job other than what you are currently doing, what would it be?
Be an artist. I would like to make money doing that instead.
You'd like to make money off? Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. But apart from those two, I think I want to just have a farm with goats and alpaca, and and then
you could have
a sanctuary for aging dogs. Older dogs need love too.
Yes,
they all deserve to have a home to be in.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right. So what would be the career that you would not want to choose?
I would not want to be a doctor because bodily functions and all of that. I used to want to be a doctor, but something happened in my 30s where everything just makes me I can't even handle babies drooling anymore. It grosses me out. I don't know what happened. None of that used to bother me. I used to be a portrait photographer, and I saw babies puking, peeing, pooping, throwing up all the time, and it never bothered me. But 32, 33, I don't know what happened, but
can't do it. I gotcha. And if heaven exists, what would you like God to say to you when you arrive at the pearly gates?
If heaven exists, but if not, I'll take creator. Just say, you did good, kid.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, Linda, of course, we have absolutely loved having you on here. We adore you.
I adore you guys.
Sorry, you got
far away.
You just need to get your website together. You need to get your shop together so that people can contact you, so that you can become this paid artist that you want to be.
Yeah.
That's just it. We just need you to do that so that you can create the naked Negan and Alpha pictures, and we can buy them from you and wallpaper our offices with it.
That actually might be a good watercolor because they've got the speckles of dirt all over them.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
All right. Well, we will say goodnight to you, my love, and hopefully we will see you soon, okay?
All right. Love you guys.
Good night.
She's so super sweet. All right. So
Anissa said Anissa said in the background, she thinks it might have been Kenny that said moist from.
It might have been him.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think that he liked that word because he was joking about keeping it moist or something like that. So I think Anissa is correct about that. Anyway.
Good memory.
It was super great to have Linda on and to have her sister and her mom show up tonight in the comments. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
And of course, Mark showing up to, razz her a little bit is always great too. So we have the last week, we have been doing a t-shirt contest, and we have we're retiring the old t-shirt, the one with the Funko Pops on it. And because we're retiring that t-shirt, it seemed like we just got a ton of new Patreons.
Mm-hmm.
And we just wanted to thank everybody that joined us as a Patreon the last week or so. Thank you for getting in there last minute.
Absolutely.
We're just overwhelmed by all of the support that we have from you guys. I mean, 2 years and you guys are still rocking it with us, and we just absolutely love that. Marianne won again this year. Her design won again. So
was runner-up.
Jason Cohn was a runner-up. So the new t-shirts and everything will be probably announced maybe tomorrow night. We'll kind of go through the designs and show you guys what the designs that everybody submitted were, because they were super, super creative, and everybody just they just rocked it out. It was wonderful. So anyway, so I say that to throw up all of the new Patreons and our Patreons. Barb, you want to?
Yeah, if I get out of breath, I'll probably have to have you take over. I'm just kidding, because we have so many new ones. So again, yeah, like Carol said, we appreciate you guys, and the fun starts here.
Yeah.
Casey and Katrina Florig, Brandon Cade, Ben and Melissa Gilbert, Terry and Kay Collier, Jonathan Michelle Cooley, Wesley and Sarah Hale, Jasmine Mullins, Fawn Montalongo, Jason Cohn, Tracy Killian Stokes, Marianne Craig, our very own Linda Athens, who we had on tonight.
Yay.
Casey Collins, Crystal Fink, David Tuckerman, Julie Blackwell, Jason Hill, Kayla DeRoe, Debbie Juno Jerome, Anissa, Edward and Diana Ponce Krupa, Kiki Sophia, Mark Conklin, Pamela, Regina Lawson, Tina Steinberg, Randy Nickel, Samara, Dustin Baker, Sandy well, I'm going to just say Sandy Morrison. They're in a new beautiful picture. Janice, Hasty Sherrod, did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Janice Griffin.
Shauna Michelle Kohler.
Yeah, it's all in under her white dress. I can't see it at all. Go ahead. You could say that one for me.
Ellen Cusera Gordon.
Take over.
Vanessa and Rick. Julie. Carl and Sarah Wilson. Angie Stewart Gilmore. Maria Marsh. Paige Leby. And the Davidson family. And then not pictured, we got to get Debbie Sullivan and Elizabeth Hanson Green to send us a picture so we can put their faces up there, because I'm tired of saying not pictured.
Yeah.
And then, of course, a very special thanks to our Camp Mommy and Poppy, Oscar and Casey. All right. And then
you can find us on.
You can find us on. Go ahead, Barb.
I can't read it. It's yours. Facebook, I know that.
That's our Facebook group page.
Instagram. YouTube, Spotify, Twitter, IMBD, which Carol keeps rocking. Instagram, Eliza keeps rocking. We have a new merchandise, and I can't read that for the life of me.
That's all right. It's bonfire.com/store-relishing the dead podcast. And then
you can become a Patreon for just either $20 or $10 a month.
And why do people want to be Patreons, Barb?
Those awesome folks in the comments.
That's right.
We love giving back.
And what kind of games do you play, Barb?
We play a separate Patreon game for just the Patreons, as well as the everyday games. And we do like Family Feud on the weekends, and I sporadically throw in some games during the week. And on our regular public page, we have Dawn does the scavenger hunt every day.
Yeah.
And I do the caption this and sometimes change it up a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes change it up. You'd have people literally taking selfies of themselves doing crazy things.
Yeah.
And that has got to be my favorite thing so far.
That again. But yeah, Vanessa, no, it's just that my computer is smaller. Like my stuff is smaller. But yeah, I probably My glasses are for distance, but everything just turns out to be smaller on my screen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I try to get creative.
So tomorrow night we're going to be doing our normal nights on Tuesdays from now on to make it easier for Dawn and Eliza. So this was a special night because we'd already set Linda up for tonight. So tomorrow night we are going to be talking about Daryl Dixon and the new season. And I know that Barb has already said that she was banging her head up against a tree.
It wasn't like it was a horrible episode. Okay.
I loved the episode.
I love their connection. I just want something to happen.
Barb's like, can't they just fucking go home already?
I know, and then it would be over. I get it. But you know, they do the previews for next week and it's like a whole nother freaking you know, community, and it's like, oh my God, they're all gonna die anyway. It's like, why do we have to enter a new community? Just fucking go home. Spend all those episodes in Alexandria.
Right. I happen to agree.
But I did it, and it was great. Like Dawn said, it was all about those two, and it was fantastic. But those fucking hot dogs.
Yeah. I don't like hot dogs that much. I'm sorry. I kept waiting for her. Never, I'll wait it for tomorrow.
Tomorrow. We're smoking too much. Spoiler alert for whoever didn't see it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we miss you guys. We miss your faces. Just, oh God, I need a gathering for sure. But anyway, we love you guys, and we will see you guys tomorrow night.